It's the Rolex 24 Hours at Daytona next weekend, but this weekend, Rexy and Spike, along with their TT3 and prototype counterparts, are ready to roar before the Daytona 24. Right, the roar before the 24 is basically 3 days of testing and stuff like that before they get into the main qualifying. People might think what's so important about that when they're racing for 24 hours, but it is very important because not every driver has got the same experience level as the pros in the big prototypes. So, and also some drivers might not have even raced at night before, or have not raced at night in a while. So they need to know how to do that and how to interact with the traffic and all that kind of stuff. Especially drivers in GTD where there's some amateurs in there. So that is actually very important to do that. And obviously, if you're going to have a crash in that sort of event, you'd rather have that in a test a week before the race rather than in the actual race, wouldn't you? So you need to do that before, and it's just very good for getting your experience levels up and just keeping it up there, because you can only really compare when you get into qualifying on Thursday this week coming, the Thursday before the 24 next weekend. But yeah, it's just really important, and drivers need to do that, and all the teams just to even if they know what to do, it's just to get their systems ready and check. And just knowing just to get themselves back into the flow of it, because some of these guys might not have raced for a few months. I mean, especially the IndyCar drivers. Some of the other drivers, like sports cars, might have even been at, the Gulf 12 Hours a few weeks ago now. But especially the IndyCar drivers, they may not have raced for 4 or 5 months. So it's just like remember getting through systems, that sort of stuff. It's a lot more than just driving around in circles this weekend for the Raw before the 24. And yeah, it is very interesting and it is very important as well. But yes, Rexy, Spike, GT3s, and all their LMPs and GTPs are ready to roar before the Daytona 24. But will you be watching, or are you going to wait till qualifying on Thursday?